What's good, bro? It's your boy Norbs, aka also known as Chino, and we out here. We out here, as all you Giant fans would be, as probably confused as ever. Um, the draft is about what? Less than 2 weeks away. It's about to be Easter. Happy Easter to those that are out there, for all my Giant fans. But the talk of the town is, what are the Giants gonna do with that number 4 pick? Reports are coming out everywhere, of what we're possibly going to be doing. Um, some people say they want the Giants to move back, collect picks, get a tackle, get one of them. There's about 4 or 5 apparently that are worth drafting first. What are the priorities of the Giants? I've been flip flopping, and if you've been listening to my Norbs Little podcast, if not, subscribe somewhere here or in the description. I was pretty, excited to get Isaiah Simmons. I was like, yo, I think we should go Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons. Some people saying Chase Young, but the possibilities of Chase Young getting traded, or actually not traded, but Washington trading out of the number 2 spot are probably unlikely. If you're Miami, you probably hold tight at that spot because, if you're Miami, they want Tua, or San Diego wants Herbert, you're going to have to trade up. You probably don't have to. But if you want to secure your pick, maybe. So it's a lot of possibilities. Let's say this. My man License Plate Guy said, and I quote, Chase Young is the pick. Probably won't happen. But if we stay at 4, Isaiah Simmons. That's how I feel. I feel like Isaiah Simmons. And then I thought to myself, I was like, man, who's going to protect Danny Dimes? I'm a Danny Dimes believer. He had 26 touchdowns last year, 24 thrown, 2 ran, but he did have 18 fumbles, which was the biggest blemish on his resume. He threw 12 picks, and this was in 12 games, I think? It was 12 games, right? Then he had a really good year, but he fumbled. He held on to the ball a little too long. Maybe the protection could have been better. The defense was atrocious. What do you actually attribute that to? And that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, man, I'm not sure. But I thought Betcher wasn't creative. A lot of people may say it's the talent. I believe we have talent on the defense. I think our depth on the defensive line is insane right now. I love Tomlinson. I love Dexter Lawrence. I want to see what Leonard Williams can do. B.J. Hill. So I like that on defense. So that's when I started thinking, is the pick Isaiah Simmons? Isaiah Simmons doesn't have a position. He can play all over. He's a playmaker, right? But do we have talent? And what's the most important thing right now? Can a new defensive coordinator come in and fix that defense and make it play the way it's supposed to? Because I believe there is talent on the defense. Or the most important thing is to protect Daniel Jones, and that's why I'm kind of sitting back and I'm like, man, Gettleman's in a tough situation. Reports are coming out. He loves Tristan Wirfs. I forgot his name. I forgot how to say it. If not him, then Isaiah, and it's just like one of the things where I'm like, this is what I'm gonna say. If we can trade out of the 4, say if we go to San Diego and pick up an extra second-round pick, then I would, and possibly Isaiah fall to us, I would still draft him, But, I don't know. I like, but at the same time, it's like, do you want to tackle? We need to protect Daniel. He did have some fumbling problems, and we need to shore up that offensive line. Everybody talks about Soldier being a bust, but I think a lot of it can be attributed as well to coaching. And I think bringing over Colombo from the Dallas Cowboys can fix a lot of our issues. Obviously, you need talent, but I believe coaching is something that we've been lacking. So let's say he comes over, we get ourselves a tackle. Maybe the second round we get that kid Ruiz, the center. We shore up the line, protect our franchise quarterback. So there's so many different scenarios that are crazy. If we stay at 4, do we take a tackle? Do we trade down, possibly losing Isaiah Simmons and just take one of the tackles, gather more picks, and get some more, maybe get a pass rusher in the second round or another safety? I don't know. That's where I think Giant fans are right now, and I feel like a lot of us are just lost, and it's hard to just answer this simply just saying take Isaiah or take whatever. The moves that we've made in the offseason, signing like Levine Tolio, a big blocking tight end. I think he's like 6'7", great blocker. It's going to add to helping protect and actually helping the running game with Daniel Jones at quarterback or Saquon Barkley, of course, with the running game. So it's one of them things. It's like, oh man, I don't want to lose Isaiah Simmons, but is the priority the quarterback right now, or have we done enough to fix that offensive line? And that's kind of where I feel like this is such a tough spot to be in. I mean, if we draft Isaiah Simmons, Gettleman's pretty much, people are going to be excited, but then people are going to complain you didn't do nothing with the offensive line. Do we get a tackle later? Is there enough talented tackles later on in the draft? He's going to get killed regardless. So to me, it's kind of like, man, I mean, what do you do? And this is where I'm thinking now. I'm like, you know what? Possibly, just possibly, if we do go tackle, let's say we do go tackle with Wirfs, right? We shore up the offensive line. We don't really know what we're going into on defense in the season. We don't know what Graham is going to do with Miami. And that's what we're gonna see if we're really that talented on the D. I'm sorry, I'm bugging right now because I really do want Isaiah Simmons. That's the guy that I want. I'm sitting down like I want Isaiah Simmons. I think he's super dope, but Daniel Jones and protecting him may be the way to go. Me preferably, this is what I'm gonna say. And I was just giving y'all different scenarios. I think I would like to trade out of that pick. Maybe the 6, maybe San Diego jumps over, right? Maybe pick up an extra second rounder. Hopefully pick up another second rounder. Maybe pick up another third rounder. Whatever it can be. See what we can get. And if we get to 6, let's say Miami goes and takes Herbert, I would probably, and I'm fighting with myself, I want to say pick up one of the tackles, maybe Mikal Beckham or whatever his name is. I still want Isaiah. I still want that playmaker. I want that dynamic piece, but I really do believe it might have to be a tackle. Shore up that line, and then going into the second round. Hopefully, we could get some of this. Or hopefully, Lorenzo Carter or Zimenez step up this year and actually play to their potential. So it's probably going to be a tackle. As much as I love Isaiah Simmons and I really want him, you hear it in my voice, I want Isaiah. I feel like we may, best case scenario, if we do trade down, it might be the best thing for the Giants. It might be the situation that makes most sense. But again, San Diego may stay put and say, you know what, hey, we're good. We'll wait. We'll take 1 to 2. And that's probably what's going to play out. We're probably going to have to draft at 4, which I think is what's going to happen. And, I think we're going to probably, again, it's tough to pick for me because either way I'll be happy. Either one of the tackles or Isaiah Simmons, I'll be happy. You know what I mean? If we get a tackle, boom, I still want a center. I would love to get a center in the second round. So if we do go tackle, 4th pick, let's go with that, and then go center in the second round. But it's all going to be played upon. I mean, it's all going to be contingent on, if we can trade out of that spot. And I don't know, man. It's a tough pick. Like I keep seeing different rumors. I'm reading right now on Bleacher Report. Giants are definitely interested in moving back in the draft. Of course, who wouldn't want to move back? If we move back, we're definitely taking a tackle, depending on where we go. If we get to I don't know, like a 9 or 10, I don't know where we would be. You know what I mean? But we would definitely be drafting the tackle. I don't see anybody from from those picks in the draft actually trading up with us. I would assume it'd be San Diego. That's who I would assume. Maybe the Raiders get in the mix of it. Maybe they say, hey, you know what? Let's go after one of these guys. Maybe that's a possibility. Maybe at Jacksonville. Who knows? But I definitely believe we probably won't be able to trade out. I definitely think we're going to get stuck in there. I think if anybody does trade, it would probably be the Lions. I think they have the best situation right now in terms of trading out right now. But I think you know, just like everybody else, I'm as confused as anybody. But I will be extremely happy if we did draft a tackle or if we got Isaiah Simmons. But we definitely have to address the offensive line. It's scary. You want to protect your franchise quarterback. That may be the best move. If we can get us a left tackle, somebody that can play the left tackle, franchise tackle, and move shoulder to the other side, and probably draft the center in the second round, showing up the line, that may be the best thing for Daniel Jones. And I think Daniel Jones being a quarterback is the most important part of the team. We need him to be there. We need him to develop, and we need to protect him. So, having said that, I guess I'm saying we should probably go tackle. You know what I mean? Hopefully, the second round, we get a centerpiece. We get a nice center in there, and we could take it from there. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys feel? What do you guys want to see? I'm as confused as y'all. Please give me some feedback. Tune into the Northwest Road podcast. I'm going to be having debates on there. Any fans that want to come on the show and talk to me, it'll be definitely dope to make to happen. But again, y'all, it's a confusing time to be a Giant fan right now. What do we do? Protect our franchise quarterback? Go after the defense and shore that up. Last week, I was Isaiah Simmons all the way. This week, I may be feeling for Wirfs right now. What do you guys want? I need to know. You know what I mean?